When it comes to selling your house, staging is one of the many factors where people can have the most questions and confusion. People search the internet every day for things like staging services near me, virtual staging a house cost, staging a vacant house, or even specifically, costs to stage a 2,000 square foot house. And these searches turn up a lot of information and some very contrasting opinions. And the cost of staging can run into the $8,000 to $10,000 range on average, or a lot more depending on the house, the size, and what the designer tells the owner. But is it really necessary? Do stage houses get more than their competition? And do you get a return on the money? Or do you just make the agent's job of selling the house a whole lot easier? According to the National Association of Realtors, 29% of agents report that staging adds 1 to 10% of the value and cuts down the listing time. So how does staging help? 1, people perceive a higher dollar value and think that the house is worth more because staging creates an emotional connection with buyers and allows them to better visualize the space as their future home and increasing the property's perceived value. This is important in vacant homes that aren't cookie cutter in design. Condos, townhouses, row houses tend to be laid out very similar when you've seen one in certain areas, and then when you've seen one, you kind of seen them all, or at least seen them all where furniture is concerned. It does help define the space, allowing people to see what can and can't fit, particularly in a home that is not sized and shaped like the last 5 the buyer's seen. Number 2, making good first impressions. Well-staged homes stand out on online listings and attract more views, which leads to more showings, which is crucial since 95% of buyers start their search online, and many people just dismiss homes that may be right for them based on the pictures. Number 3, they preemptively address buyer objections. Staging can mask imperfections and potential drawbacks such as outdated finishes, awkward layouts, and other things that may not be desirable by drawing attention to the home's best features. Now, this is not to say use furniture to conceal holes in your wall. It is to say that showcase the best features to find the best buyer and get multiple escalating bids. Number 4, it demonstrates care seen and unseen. The staged home tells people that it has been well maintained and cared for and makes buyers more confident with its condition. Old broken furniture and pictures that blanket the walls make it hard for people to connect with the house, reducing offers both in number of bids and the dollar amount of the few bids that may come trickling in. Well, what about other sources that don't have a vested interest in selling the house for more money and faster? Well, according to a recent Forbes article, staging can slash days on market, which will lower carrying costs and put more money in most people's pockets. This is especially true for estate and probate or second and investment homes. And especially if you are buying new construction and you have a deadline, but you don't want to fire sale your house. Here in Bucks County, PA, we have real estate that's priced from about $300,000 all the way up into the millions. If and how you stage varies greatly with your sale price. So while most sources claim that staging does seem to make the house sell for more and faster, is it 100% guaranteed? No, it's not. In fact, there's no one quantifiable number that you do get. So quickly, what is considered staging? Some people in luxury homes go all out with designer furniture and paintings and other artwork, which would not necessarily be appropriate in entry-level houses. In fact, some of that could be a turnoff. So even though staging is not a one-size-fits-all, what else falls in with staging? Well, cleaning for one thing. Even a clean car sells for more money than a dirty one. And we have a book to tell us what a car is worth. Kelley Blue Book's been around for a couple generations now, and still clean cars sell better than dirty ones, regardless of what the book says. Mowing the lawn is another one. Curb appeal is a full 10% of your value. Entryways is another important factor. Most people fall for a house the second they walk in, either falling in love or just getting that I'm home feeling. You want them to appreciate that first look inside. And aroma is huge. Smell's probably the biggest issue for people buying a house. If it's not neutral, it's dangerous. Dog, cat, cooking, smoking, candles can all have positive or completely negative impact, costing you tens of thousands of dollars. And some people say it will cost you a sale, but that's not true. Someone will buy the house, just not for the price that you could get if that odor wasn't there. Even if that odor goes the other way with lots of air fresheners, either spray or plug-in, that can sometimes choke people. They get into a coughing fit and they have to leave, never seeing the whole house. I could go on, but I won't. Instead, I put together a free report on 10 important ideas for DIY staging your home. It also included the top 5 mistakes people make when staging. These mistakes could cost you thousands of dollars. It's yours, no obligation, completely free. Just look for the link below this YouTube video. And as always, thanks for watching.